It is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any special requests for any topics, hit us up on Twitter. We don't mind. We like to talk about comics in Marvel and DC. What up with your YouTube and YouTube bust? It's your boy TripleCup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Heroic Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, and more. Welcome to our home of Labo. Let's go. First up, we got that boy, Flippity Flip Money, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at, big homie.
Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Flip Money. You can holler at me on Xbox Live, Flip Money Online. You can catch me on Twitter, Flip Money 1975. And I'm saying you always can catch me here on the Heroic Vibration Podcast. And also sometimes swinging around in the Direct X show. So, no widows, please, on Xbox Live. I'm just going to block you. When you hear you ask me about what I ate today, what I'm wearing, what type of toothpaste I use when I brush my teeth, what type of mouthwash do I like to use and stuff like that, what type of chick I like and all that stuff, even though they call me AKA Xbox Sugar Daddy, none of that weird shit. Holla at me.
No, how they call you the Xbox Sugar Daddy, huh?
Yeah, we ain't gonna say who started that up. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that means something serious. That's what that's saying.
Hey, man. Hey, how you were doing them girls, bro? I was like, oh, okay. I got a new nickname for your ass.
Oh, so that's where it came from.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, you do.
I just got on this podcast today. I was introduced to it just today, and they told me to come on.
No, huh? That's what's up. That's what's up. Next up, we got somebody that's like Thor with a hammer. Would he be bringing down that lightning ready to strike when he is too OP? We got a God of Chaos, man. Chaos God, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at, homie.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy Chaos God, and I'm here for your comic book nerdiness. Look, I'm the God of Chaos. There's no running. There's no hiding. Chaos is everywhere. When you're living, when you're sleeping, when you dead, y'all all serve a purpose. Let's go.
It's still gonna be chaos in that thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
In there. Man, this boy TripleCup Chuck, and I'm in here too. Doing this, I do it 3 times. Like every time you hear 3 or something going tripling up, that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? But right now we finna start off with matter of fact, Chaos, man. What games have you been playing? Because I know that you actually be on some different stuff. You don't be on the same stuff that the normal be on. You always have a little something in your back pocket that you pull out. You know what I'm saying? Like that trump card that you play when it be always something that's remotely different. Man, what you been up to?
Man, I've been on this UFC 3. I've been on this Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I've been on this Injustice. I haven't hopped on GTA in a minute. I've been on Call of Duty. I want to feel like there's another shooter in there, but I've been playing so many games I can't even remember.
What you were playing today? Earlier today?
UFC and Injustice, and I played Xenoverse.
Right. Man, hey, speaking about the UFC, did you hear about the DLC that they about to come out with? They're gonna have damn, I know his name, I just can't think of his name. Off of Fight Night. Who you the main?
Oh yeah, they already have him in there.
What's his name?
Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost. They got them in there. Yeah, they good. Like when you fight against, like, it's obvious that they kind of wanted to keep like that hardcore boxing in there because they're not really good at anything much else.
Right.
Yeah. Then when you like take them to the ground, they're not really that great. But like they got some knockout power. Like Andre Bishop got like 99 and like strike power.
Yeah,
that stuff is a monster.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So.
Hell yeah, because when I seen it, the first thing that it made me think about, I was like, damn, they really trying to promote Fight Night. Because think about it, right? Like a week ago, I was checking out one of Bound podcasts, like he was talking. I was doing some stuff around the house, and all of a sudden I heard him say, Fight Night Champion is free on the Xbox. So when he said that, I had I had to play in the living room. I stopped in my tracks to turn around, and I went and grabbed my controller, and I had to rewind what he was saying. I was like, hold up, Fight Night ought to be free on the Xbox. Now, I didn't do no research because I already have fight night, but I should have. You know what I'm saying? I apologize to the audience out there because I'm giving y'all some type of information if it's on Game Pass or if it's like or some special game of the month or you know what I'm saying, or you just gotta have just whatever however it is that they got or it's on EA access. But I don't know how it's free right now, but I just know some way, some form of fashion right now, fight night is free. And then right after that announcement, we get another fight night announcement on the UFC 3 because UFC had a contract for 3 games before they could be able to make a fight night. So they had to focus on these 3 UFC. Now these
I thought it was 4.
Now it was just 3. It was 3.
Just 3.
So once they focus on these 3, now they can make a fight night game.
And actually, if you buy UFC now, you get fight night for free with it.
Okay, yeah. See, they that's why you probably how we was talking about getting it free. Yeah, because I know when he was saying that, I was like, shit, yeah. But I mean, it just got me. And one other thing about with Fight Night, other information that I heard was they updating it and giving it another polish. So if they polishing that game, that's for a reason because they're trying to get people interested in Fight Night. Because I'm solely believing they about to announce another Fight Night game.
Yeah, you may never know. I think it may come out close to the new next generation consoles, in my personal opinion. If they do, because they'll probably have it for this current generation, and then like maybe like 2 months, the new consoles gonna come out, and then they're gonna sell it there. So I think that's what some of these people are doing.
That makes sense. I can see that happening.
Right. So what about you, Flip? What you been up to?
Hey man, listen here. I've been dabbling, running around, being the king that I am, sitting on my throne. Hey man, I'm up here. Been up there playing. Just beat what's that? Wolfenstein, the New Order. I'm about to hop on the second one. I'm, of course, playing Red Dead. My addiction been coming back and forth on GTA. I've been playing Ash. You know what I'm saying, on Game Pass, which is a good game. Ash. Checked out below. I checked out what else? Oh, for the people out there that may not know, and if you do have Game Pass, they have Hellbleed. Hellbleed is on Game Pass also. I've been checking that out too. So I just been
and it's for $1. Game Pass is for $1.
And also playing that Forza. So been floating around, playing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Say Flip. I was on next podcast, man. Shout out to Xbox, but we was talking about the Ashen, right? And I was like, I was gonna get it. I wasn't too interested in it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. And then they got to talking about it because that was one of the topics. Because so I ended up was downloading it then. And I was like, man, I'm gonna play this game, check it out the way everybody was bragging on it. I got it free on Game Pass, but I got so many games. I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it, but they kind of like hyped me up to maybe want to at least check it out, see what it's about. And then they went from there to saying, man, I don't know if I really want to play this game. Is it worth my time? Because right now it's that time of the season where my time is very, very precious because I only got a certain amount of time I could be at a game. So I got to choose wisely of what game I want to game on and what I want to play to satisfy my craving, like how you be saying you be having that little itch, that little urge that you got to satisfy when you be all stressed out, work that got you pissed off, saying things around the house ain't going right, life type shit. So what you do is you get the game to unwind, saying free your mind. So I be trying to figure out what games I be wanting to choose sometimes. So that's why when they said that, I was like, damn, I didn't want to play it. But now Flip, you saying it's a good game. So now you got me like back, maybe should I give it a try? Or what do you think?
Well, I mean, for anybody that's starting to, want to got a little interest in a game and you got Game Pass, there's nothing wrong with trying and see how the game is. That will always ultimately, determine whether if you're going to continue on playing it. You know what I'm saying? And in certain cases, sometimes you may give it a try. You be like, I can't get into it right now, so I had to come back and put it in the back catalog. But yeah, just give it a try to see how it is first, see how you like it or whatever. Because
right. Well, hey, what about this here then, Flip? Check this out. What if, let's say, if a person only have 1 hour to spare a day and they got to choose the game wisely? You say, well, you could try this game out. If you only have an hour, give it a try. Or you think, what about somebody have 3 hours to spare? Like, what type you would think a person, like if you have like 8 hours to spare out a day, or if you have a whole free day to spare to actually give the game a try? Like what category or what level you'll suggest this to a person where if he got so many hours of a day to play the game. No, say like let's say me, if it's a game like let's say Battlefield, and they say, man, what you think? I only got 2 hours a day to play Battlefield or get a different game. And now I give them my honest opinion, like, man, they got all these other games. I would wait to get Battlefield if you only got 4 hours to game a day, 5 hours. But if you got like 6 to 8 hours, I said, yeah, man, go and get Battlefield. You can put you a couple hours in there. It's a good game to get right now. So what you think about it in that perspective, Flip?
I mean, well, if I had to choose and figure out how many hours would I give it just to try it out real quick,
Yeah.
I would just say, like, honestly, I would just say at least try about like 30 minutes because you got so many other games that is I mean it's a good game, but let's keep it real. You unless you really into them type of games like that, you want to go for the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? You want to go for the for the good for the the big AAA title first of
Right.
all. I say this is a game that you want to check out when you have that time, when you just want to try something new. Give about 30 minutes.
Okay, so you suggested for a person that kind of like they have the games they want to play, but if you want to try something different, that'd be the perfect game for them to try out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, shit, yeah, that's what's up. So I might do that, and it might be one of them games because I wake up early in the morning. It might be 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd be up. I might say ain't nobody to play online against right now. Ain't nobody, some laggers. So let me try action. That'd be a good one of those moments for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, we got Savage Carter. He back up in here. You know what I'm saying? When the Chaos guy got the hitting his high pitch, and must have seen electrical surge that knocked off Savage internet. Man, Savage is back up in here, man. Go ahead and show him that you bringing that spark.
What up? What no electrical surge is just breath, and I hung up. I had to hang up. But it's me. I'm back. Savage Carter on the Xbox. You can find me. You can find me on Mixer, Twitter at Savage Carter 225. You can find me on whatever the other one is. You can find me on there too.
Mixer,
Nah, not that one. The other one.
Twitter,
The other one.
Google, shit.
You can find me on Google too, but you might not find me on the Savage Carter.
He talking about Twitter, Mixer, what's that? Twitch and all that other stuff.
Yeah, Twitch. That's it. Twitch. You can find me on Twitch too.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, man, Savage, what you been up to, man? What games you been playing? What shows you been watching?
I've been playing Red Dead. I've been playing Warriors Archie 4. And I ain't really out. No, the last thing I watched was like the CW stuff. You know what I'm saying? I watched that.
Oh, the Elseworlds?
The Elseworld, Black Lightning, stuff like that.
Okay, that's what's up. Man, the other game, ain't that's like Dynasty Warriors?
Yes, it got most of the Dynasty Warrior characters in it.
Okay, yeah, but it just was like with a different, it's like an Elseworld type ish game, right? Like if there was an Elseworld, that's what it. I mean, there'll be that type of game, right?
Yeah, it's like a else. All right, you see how basically the people who make all them animes putting Jump Force together.
Right.
It's kind of like this. Koei Games put all their games together to make Warriors Origin.
Okay, and then hit it from a different perspective.
Yeah, because they games normally follow a history, the actual history of these people.
Right.
This one they just like, because a lot of people like to play with different characters, and most of the game, certain characters die, you can't play with them no more. So in this one, from all aspects, once you unlock that person, you can play with them all the way, all the way through.
Okay, yeah. So it's like one of those type. It's more of like a RPG adventure type game.
It's like a RPG adventure strategy game.
Okay, yeah. So that'd be a good game for like people that like strategy games.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Strategy
It's
and then
it's like a hack and slash strategy game.
yeah. So if you like God of War, Rise, and stuff like that, you can fit, you can get it right in there. The button layout is pretty much the same as normal, right?
Um,
Or they gotta fix the or you think it's worse or better?
it's the same as they always been. Like they never change the buttons on these games.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about getting it because I have Destiny on Dynasty. I'm about to say Dynasty Warriors. Man, I can't stand Destiny. Destiny must be talking about me right now. But Dynasty Warriors. But I was like, yeah, that's one of those games. I was like, I got to have some extra time to be able to play Dynasty Warriors.
It's a game that it's a game that you pick up when you feel like picking up. It's not a game that you, all right, I gotta hurry up and rush through this game. No, it ain't like that. It's a time consuming game. Like when you want to relax. You know what I'm saying? Now me myself, I rush through it because I like playing the game.
Right. You can play it a couple times.
Right. I mean, I be playing it with like 15 to 20 different people at a time. Well, no, it's groups of 7, so like at least 10 groups of 7, like 70 people. I'll be playing with like 70 people at a time.
Oh damn, shit, yeah. That shit sounds like too much complication for my brain cells to take.
No, you just switch people out.
Yeah, me, I just want a gun. That's all I need. Me and a gun.
Oh well, it ain't up about 5 people on this game with guns.
Bro, shit. That's why I say I'll stick to like the battlefield. But you know what I'm saying. And but in a note of that, man, let's hop into these. Let's go ahead and hop into these topics, man, because I know that people been going to be curious about this. Is going to be our last episode of the year. So everybody that's rocking out with us, that's listening right now, that's going to be listening later on. I appreciate y'all for coming rock out with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Hanukkah. I'm not politically correct. I don't know what is and what is not supposed to be. I just want to say everybody enjoy yourself. Have a good time. And if y'all drink, put y'all cups up and toast up for Triple Cup and the Heroic Vibration podcast with Flip, Chaos, and Savage, because we're going to give it to y'all and we're going to make sure y'all enjoy yourself and have a good time whenever y'all listen to this here. So let's go ahead and hop into these topics. Man, first and foremost, when I watched that Avengers 4 Endgame, they pretty much sprinkled across the whole MCU that was going to be the name Endgame. So that perfect title, I like it. But the trailer was depressing, but they showed y'all exactly what was going on, and they had the balls, literally the balls, to put together a trailer like that. The fact that they know what they're doing, and it put me into a mind of like, man, they on a whole different level. So when I seen Tony Stark up into the outer space wherever he was lost, and he was talking to his helmet and was going pretty much relaying the message to her name Pepper, right? So when he was relating his message to her, it kind of hit me kind of hard because I was actually, I'm more of a person that's in, like, I love the depth of something. It like, okay, everybody know he gonna write, it says crucially that he gonna write a letter to his girlfriend saying his last dying wishes and stuff like that. But for me, what really was the words that got me was when he said, I just wanted to let you know that before I died, you was the last person that I was thinking of. Like as he was like taking his last breaths and stuff like that. And that kind of set a chill through my body, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That made it feel meaningful. And by it did that, I just like, damn, they're going to be on a whole different level on this here. This is not going to be no superhero movie. This is going to be an actual movie that you can look at over all type of movies. So anything that's got drama, like something you see Denzel that's bringing some heartfelt, you got your action, like, back in the days, like your Stone Clark Van Dammes and stuff like that, where you're going to have your action base, you're going to have your special effects, like when you want to see your big 3D budget movies that got all these graphics and stuff, that's going to be there. And then you think about the core story, like the small things, as in one of the main key factors is Tony Stark's, because when y'all seen that Doctor Strange told Tony Stark that he was gonna let him die to save the stone, and he gave up the stone because they was in the end game, because he needed Tony Stark to survive for some apparent reason, because they had all those different ways that it would have failed, but one way to go right. But him stuck out there in space, we know he coming back. And by us know that he coming back, my question is to y'all, how y'all think Tony Stark gonna get back to Earth so they could go ahead and get the Avengers initiative started? And anybody can answer, because I ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go in a particular order. We just gonna flow. Go.
Well, you know what? That's an interesting question, really, because I've been thinking about that for the longest. Like, will Captain Marvel run into him? Nah, I don't think she's gonna be the one that pops up and say him. I doubt that. Will it be?
I mean, but Captain Marvel could be one flying right past him.
Nah, I mean, I don't think she's gonna be the one that's going.
You don't think it's gonna be that? They gonna disappoint us with cheap writing like that?
No, it's too cliche.
Right.
It's too obvious. Oh well, she gonna fly through. Okay, here I come, and just take. Nah, I think it's gonna be. I think it might be a random ship. It could be a random ship.
Oh, it'll be like how Thor did.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's gonna be like on some type of thing, like how, you know what? That could be one of it too. I mean, Thor hammer. The Thor hammer do have a power control of the Bifrost, so Thor could actually do it also. Transport right into his location.
But he don't know his location. That's the thing though. He don't know his location at. What Gandalf? Not Gandalf, I call him Gandalf. What's his name? They used to open up the Bifrost the way they get.
Oh, you talking about whatchamacallit, because he can see in different realms. He can see on
right.
realms.
Yeah, he conveniently dead now. So how could they find Tony Stark to actually do it?
How do we know that his hammer may not be like that? His hammer can summon the Bifrost. I remember I was watching the channel and somebody was like, how did Thor get to the planet? It doesn't make sense. And I'm saying to myself, well, maybe he didn't see the movie, because he clearly told him that in theory, a Stormbreaker should be able to call the Bifrost. So Thor knew where Earth was at. So clearly that hammer knew how to get back and forth to wherever he's at. So I'm just saying, who knows what other element that he might have or whatever. Or maybe I'm thinking that someone might catch that transmission that he's doing, and they're gonna find him. That's what I'm thinking. Someone might catch that transmission that he was sitting out back to Pepper, or he gonna have some type of beacon on his ship, some type of tracking beacon on there, and they're gonna find him. Or maybe Rocket Raccoon may have a transmitter on him to find the ship, to go back and find the ship or whatever. He might have a little transmitter on him that we know nothing of, because he didn't die.
Yeah, because Rocket Raccoon was still alive, right?
Yeah, he didn't die. I mean, well, he ain't going to the Soul Stone, so he might got some tracking device, or maybe he might build one.
Hey, but I wouldn't be surprised if knowing freaking Iron Man, how funny he can be. It could probably end up being some random bullshit that he didn't realize at first.
Yeah, I mean that's possible, but then you got Nebula. She didn't get smoked or whatever they want to call it. Hey, but I still say they got smoked.
She on board that ship with him.
Get snapped.
Right, yeah, snapped. But she didn't. Yeah, she didn't disappear. Think about it. Everybody that was on Titan that did everybody out of Titan didn't disappear. Nebula didn't disappear. Rocket Raccoon didn't disappear. Iron Man didn't disappear. Okay, Spider-Man gone. Doctor Strange gone. Who else was on Titan with them?
No, it was just that chick didn't disappear with the one with the antenna that looked like a bug. She didn't go. So
she didn't go. She didn't go either.
No, I think it's only 3 people. I think so. You want to make me look at that again? I think it's her, Tony Stark, and Nebula. I think it was only 3 people that was on it.
You said it was only 3 people you think that was on now?
Yup. And see, and what makes this even more, you know, like, okay, he didn't know what ship they came in on when he was fighting them. He didn't realize, he didn't know what was going on. So Nebula and him, and then probably that other chick with the bug with the antenna. If that's 3, because if it's not 3, then it just dumped 2. Went back to the ship, got in the ship, took off, and he don't know the location of Earth. But
And he got knocked off course or something, but he by himself. Cause
yeah,
he looked like he was in a pod or something, huh?
yeah, no, he was inside the ship. They showed the ship, like they showed the ship from a distance, and that was the ship that he was in. He just probably in one of the rooms on board the ship, just sitting there, or you know, probably on the bridge or whatever, sitting there doing the last recording, whatever, not knowing, you know, what is what. You know what I'm
Right, but wouldn't like Nebula by her being like like traveling galaxy all the time? Would she like? Yeah,
you would think that she would know that. I mean, you would think that she would know the location, but I think what it is, like, well, from what the commercial is showing, he is at drift in space, so the ship must be out of gas or something like that. Maybe I don't know what's going on, but it seems as though that ship is out of gas. So, because they drifting in space, so that's why he's talking about how much oxygen he has. Because if the ship can travel, if the ship can travel in FTL, they would just jump the warp and went straight back to Earth.
I mean, hey, but think about this here. What about this here? What if Nebula sacrificed herself to get them, you know, because she have like machine or whatever like that, and they found the direction Earth feels from type of beacon or whatever, like how you said, but the beacon come from Earth, so therefore she sacrificed herself by letting them hook her up to the battery of the ship, and they do one final shootout in that direction, which ultimately kills her. But you know what I'm saying? She sacrificed herself to get everybody back to Earth so they could, you know.
Well, see, she part robot. She's part robot and part. Well, she's a cyborg. That's what she is. Half human, half robot. So
Right.
I don't think she did that. I don't think so. Because I could have sworn you see her in the trailer or whatever when she had her hand on whoever that was on the side of her. So we don't know who that might have been. I don't know. I think it come down to them. Somebody just going. This is going to happen with some tracking beacons. Somebody going to pick up a distress signal or something like that. Maybe the distress signal that he had in his suit. Somebody picked up that distress signal, coming right on by, picked them up, and bam, they went back to Earth. Or maybe before they go back to Earth, they probably had to go somewhere else first before they. You know how it is.
And refill or something, yeah.
Somebody always take you off course to where you going. You go
back to Earth. Hey, check this out, Flip. What about this here? I just thought about this here. Might be a long shot, like stupid long, but by Marvel and Fox deal is already official that they holding this shit close to the chest. And at the end, when everybody go to the movies to see it that first time, who actually saved Iron Man is the Silver Surfer. Man, that'll set up the whole next transaction for the MCU, and he just save them and bring them, and he just, you know what I'm saying, and just throw them in the right direction or some, you know, some simple shit like that. Hey, but since I know that's full of fetch, but you know what I'm saying, that'd be something that I'd love to see. I'd be jumping up and down in my seat if I seen something like that. But say Savage, you think Stormbreaker would be able to give him like oh boy, I forgot his name. That they used to open his eye and see through all the different dimensions.
Savage.
Hey Savage, you ain't there?
Oh, Stormbreaker.
Talking about Handoff.
Yeah, Stormbreaker.
You talking about Handoff? That's the one they used to open up the bike for.
Yeah, him.
Who the fuck is Stormbreaker? Was a hammer, G.
Yeah, but I'm talking about can he use Stormbreaker?
Can he use Stormbreaker like Handoff, like how he can see in all the realms? Because you know Stormbreaker can open up some of the bikes.
No. The sword that Heimdall used was the key to open the realms. Heimdall's ability was to see through all the realms.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so he's saying, but do you think that this Stormbreaker may Do you think that they may implement that with the Stormbreaker? Because Stormbreaker could obviously we already seen that it can open up the Bifrost as you seen it in a movie. That's how he got there with with the hammer. The hammer did that.
Right, but I don't know, man. I
Right.
don't know.
So, hey, so what about you? So, how you think that Tony Stark gonna get back to Earth? Because I know you seen the trailer, like they were showing him like about to die, 24 hours left, no more food, oxygen about to run out, he about to suffocate, leaving his last message to Pepper.
Richard Reed.
Richard Reed. Man, hey, if you could say Richard Reed, I'm glad my fantastic Silver Surfer ain't there for off then. Why you think Richard Reed would be the one that saved him?
Is he the only one in the Marvel universe smart enough to find him? That's able to go into outer space.
Yeah, I mean that could be a possibility if they actually do it. Like I was saying, that could be something they have to keep close to their chest, and there'll be a huge fan service for them to do something like that.
I mean, my first reaction was gonna be Howard the Duck.
Yeah, but I don't. You think they'll put Howard the Duck in there to do something like that with to bring him back? Because how serious they try to make that tone or that part.
Listen here. If they can make Rocket, if they can make Rocket Raccoon, they can do Howard the Duck, dog.
Yeah, he was on
He
Guardians.
was already in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, because when I first seen it, I said, yeah, they can go anywhere with this. They can do anything. When I first saw the Guardians of the Galaxy, I said, I wonder how they gonna pull this off. They can do anything.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that to me that I seriously doubt that one.
All the old school Ravengers.
On the old school Ravagers.
I ain't think of that one. You know what? That's a good one right there, Seth. You know what? Damn.
They know exactly what's going on.
Yup, the Ravagers, because they all fly the same ship, and I guarantee you one of them probably he probably switch on a button or whatever, and they peek them out, and they come and help him. I'm going with that one. I'm going with that one. The Ravagers. I don't care if I'm wrong, if I'm right, if I'm wrong. I'm going with that one.
Hey, so if you had to put your money on it, that's what you'll roll with.
Yup, I'm going with that.
Because all right. This is what I'm saying.
Some new introduction. Y'all going with a new introduction.
Sylvester Stallone is part of the old school Ravagers that he made that appearance in the
Yup.
And also
he showed did.
All right, check this out. Ving Rhames is part of that team.
Yup.
And they never showed him in the movie. His part was actually taken out of that movie.
No. But he may come back in the third one.
That's what I'm saying. It's a possibility the Ravengers come save him because I know for a fact they know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
Think about it. Think about it. Thanos came from Titan. Titan is a moon of Saturn.
Right.
They knew about Yugo that was way out on the outer rims of space.
Yeah, so you're right about that. So that could be a good possibility. So
that's the way they make their money, paying attention to other people's business and profiting off of it.
Mm-hmm. Look here, I can tell you this information right now, or I can go get this guy for you that you need. I know exactly where he at. I see it. Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Baca was talking about. What about Adam Warlock? Because they was making it. You know how they had him on the Guardians too. When they did a little Easter egg.
You talking about Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. From what I read, don't be surprised at the people that you see in this movie.
Hold on, you got low. You got low. Say something,
I
Sam.
said don't be.
Yeah.
I said don't be surprised at the people that you see in this movie.
Yeah, you think they're gonna go all out like that?
From what I'm reading, they are.
Yeah. That's probably why they got to make. That's why they bringing Captain Marvel. They showing how OP she is, and they bringing like the saying the CG, the element to Marvel to a whole nother level. Y'all thought Doctor Strange had some CG in it? Wait till y'all see Avengers 4, and they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it distasteful either.
Hey,
In the theory,
hey.
somebody was like, "Don't be surprised if the Living Tribunal pops up in it." It was like,
I
Plot
heard.
twist, anti-man comes in and
Hey,
destroys everything.
shut up.
"Go ahead."
No, I heard stronger than him.
Huh? They said, hey, they did say they were gonna go crazy on here. I mean,
I heard stronger than the Living Tribunal.
Really? Oh, really? Man, this thing might be nice.
you think they're gonna go up that high? So what you think they're gonna do?
From what I'm hearing,
Yeah,
it's the one above all.
man, I knew you was gonna say that, man.
I did not want to say that because I don't want to start doing jumping jacks for Jesus.
But look, people, do not take my word for it because anybody will write anything. Like I said, I read this. I don't know this for sure.
Okay, but shit, that would be a good one though from the brain. But say Chaos, man, you ain't never say so. How you think Tony Stark gonna get back to Earth?
Like I said, knowing Tony Stark, it could be anything.
No. If you had to put your money on it.
If I put my money on it, man, I don't know, man. I really think they're gonna bring in a character that we ain't seen to help save him. Like as you said, Silver Surfer or Adam Warlock or something.
What about Red Skull? I mean, that'll be a complete out the blue.
I just want to see one where we see the Red Skull's daughter. I want to see Red Skull's daughter in a freaking Marvel movie, but I don't think we ever gonna get that anytime soon.
No, we not letting Chaos talk no more.
I knew he was gonna go. Hey, Sam, but didn't I say he was gonna go there before we start? I knew he was gonna go. You know what?
Oh, yeah,
go where?
Me, but hey,
let me finish though.
They got a million.
I didn't bring up Red Skull though. I didn't bring up Red Skull.
You just did. You just
no,
did.
I didn't.
You said Red Skull daughter.
You just brought up his daughter.
Yeah, because someone said Red Skull. I don't really care for Red Skull, but I like his daughter better.
I mean,
hey,
that's understandable. But hey, check this out. What I was saying about Red, how to get them back to Earth with Red Skull is Red Skull need them to hitchhike and ride back to Earth because by him was being stuck and now he's free, and he probably free floating around, or he find a way to hitchhike aboard, and they got to work something out amongst to get back to Earth. I mean, you think about it, they'll make a deal with him to get back to Earth. And then they'll just have to deal with him when they get to Earth. I think they'll go that route there because ain't nobody gonna think about it. And he played a role, and they probably want to bring Red Skull back. But to tell
you the truth, that do sound not that bad because Red Skull might be the one that exposed that that's not the real Captain America.
Oh, yeah, that would do some shit. Hey, it'd be some extra stuff. The dude that plays Superman in the DC, they bring him over to Marvel to play the real Captain America. Man, that'll drive people crazy.
Oh, you crazy with that one,
man. But think about it, that'll work though. He will fit. He'll fit pretty good. Oh yeah, hey, y'all got it. I gotta give it to Dr. Vodka. At least Chaos. Y'all got to give him credit. At least Chaos didn't say Squirrel Girl. Yeah, I had to say it.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking on that, me and Bone was talking about that. I don't know how true it is, but he said, what's the Jason Momoa? He said that the dude that whatever his name, Kevin Henry Cavill, whatever his name is, the boy that plays Superman.
Yeah,
he said that he was on reading that Jason Momoa said, "Oh no, he's playing Superman. He's going to be in another movie as a
Oh, when he was talking to that woman, and he really, you could tell he was pissed off when she asked her that.
Yeah, don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is. Do not come with me with the pitchfork and the witchery. But I'm just saying it. Do not kill the messenger. I don't know how true it is, but as you were saying, Triple Cup, I didn't see it.
I seen it. He got pissed.
For me, you break it down for us.
All right. I mean, I don't know the reporter name because I only seen it one time, but I know that the fact of she asked him, you know, it was a legitimate question. You know, she was just wondering, was he coming back as Superman because of all the rumors? She wanted him to get cleared up. And it was like, yeah, he gonna be Superman. He always wanted to be Superman. He likes Superman. We're gonna make another movie with Justice League and Superman in it. And she was like, no, look, I'm not trying to come at you like that, but you know, I want to see him come back as Superman. But everybody want to know. So I was just asking. He was like, yeah, didn't I say he was gonna come back as Superman? And he was like, you could tell he was kind of growling when he was talking to her, and she was kind of nervous. But at the same time, she kept like, I like Superman. I like this character. I want to see him come back. So that's basically what the conversation was. It wasn't number like a 30-second thing. So it wasn't really too in depth. But he said that Superman coming back. But the way he said it was like he tired of people acting. You could tell that he probably tired of people asking about that. Because of the whole Witcher situation. And they need to really do something about that with that Witcher shit.
Well, you want to know what's funny? First, people didn't like him, man. Superman. I don't like the Man of Steel. Blah 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 blah. Now you hear talking about, oh man, fuck Superman. I don't want to do it no more. No, he got to come back. No, I like him as Superman. Like, people, make up your fucking mind. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing?
You the reason why he quit, you bitches.
Yep. Like, I don't understand that shit, man.
Right, exactly. I mean, I look at it as like people. They don't know what they want to, it's gone. And then once it's gone, they're like, oh, yeah, that's what I really wanted. And now you realize, but me personally, I'm not going to lie. When I first seen him, I was like, he don't look like the average Superman that I'm used to. I'm used to the Boy Scout looking Superman, but he have more of a grittiness to him.
But you want to know something, though? That's what they said. He said that he was making a Superman movie, like not like the comic. He was rebooting Superman like you've never seen him before.
Right. And
I wasn't mad at that he killed Zod. I was, oh my goddamn, bro, you got some balls after all.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't bad about it myself either. My whole thing was like, I heard a lot of people online. They really gave good things about why he shouldn't have did it. Like, you know, it made a lot of sense because like Superman he's supposed to be like the whole concept of him. If he have all this power that he could kill and destroy and take over the whole world. But he humbled himself down to a fact that he could snap somebody's neck in a split second, but he chose to find a better route. He gave the people hope that you can actually do better against all odds. So that was his real superpower, why they really would call him Superman, because of those traits. Yep. Now they could have took it and did different things where, you know, Zod ended up taking his own life, or Zod, you know, saying they came to some type of conclusion, you know, saying an agreement or whatever. They could have did anything, or they could have left us with a cliffhanger with that. But that's why I say I understand the whole concept of why people mad. But me, I was like, well, I like the new take of Superman because it make you get a better feeling of. I need them to make them more normalized, to make them more relatable. Because at first, it was like the person that you just don't like. Like Scott Summers off the X-Men. He like one of those type of people that's a Boy Scout you just somehow just don't like. Even no matter how, if you're a good person or not, you just don't like him, his characteristics. That's I'm guessing that's probably what why they doing. Think about characteristics. Man, did y'all see the Audi commercial and them the Audi promoting with the Avengers 4 Iron Man get to show off in his new Audi? I mean, I wish I had it like that. Well, Audi promote the Heroic Vibration podcast, and you know what I'm saying, get everybody on a panel of Audi to go ride around and talk about the Avengers. I mean, we really do that, but you know what I'm saying. But by y'all not being a sponsor, we're not gonna say too much more about that part of it. But we're gonna say about the Avengers, and you know, they get them where they get the cars that could blow up. Y'all remember Black Panther, the cars that got to doing the flipping and stuff like that. Those was Audis, like, you know, so the cars that Tony Stark's drive, like he always have like on every one, he have like a different car, and there's always an Audi. So what y'all think about they whole their collaboration together, and did y'all see to see the new commercial they put out with Captain America. Oh, I mean not Captain America, Iron Man, and they did one with Spider-Man as well. They had to put a student driver on the thing, and he was driving around in the Audi. So what y'all think about the sponsorship with Audi with the Avengers? Y'all think it's gonna be too much in the movie, or y'all like the whole collaboration?
That all that is that's nothing more than movies making deal with certain car dealerships or whatever. Like
And product
when you
placement.
had
Just
Transformers and stuff like that, they use nothing but GM inside Transformers. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. It's just contracts and stuff like that. They did the same thing with the Matrix. When you see the Matrix, you
not
see nothing.
true. In the first Transformers, they didn't just use GMC.
No, but I'm just saying, like as it went on, you
Yeah,
see which way they was going. You know what I'm saying? Because they did it with the Matrix. You be like, hold on, why the fuck I see all these fucking
with the Cadillacs on the Matrix.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's when you start seeing it like the third movie. I mean, like that's when you start seeing it in like in the second and third movie, like with the Matrix. They did the same thing with the Transformers. You sitting there looking like. So it's certain deals that they do. That's all that is. It's just deals that they be doing with these car companies to put. Because some people don't. Some car on manufacturers don't like to see their car like a video game damage and all that other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. It was just a deal with it, and all it's going to do is what it does with any other cars and stuff like that in movie is promote their vehicle.
Right. I mean, but if you notice in video games, they starting to loosen up a lot more because the damage do not outweigh the promotion. Because when you put a car inside of a video game, the person got to drive around and ride around that car. That means he's seeing that car all the time, every time they play that game. So now they starting to loosen up on the whole car get damaged thing to overcome it with promotion. But that's why I think like on Avengers when they were showing the cars flipping over with the remember on the Black Panther scene on Civil War
Right.
when they was running through the tunnel.
Right.
And then Black Panther was running, the car got to flip, and he grabbed, and he got to run around, and while the cars were running behind him and flipping and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
those are so y'all think they're gonna go? I mean, I already given them permission to actually go. You know what I'm saying? Go extreme and blow the cars up.
Hey, them was Lexus in Black Panther.
Oh, those was Audis.
No, them was Lexus.
I just went back and looked it up. That's how I know that was Audis.
All right, Chuck.
The ones that was flipping.
Then was Lexus promoted that movie, Chuck. Look it up.
All right, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and look at it again because I remember because I looked earlier today, and that's how I knew. That's what unless I seen some faulty footage, I need to go back and watch the whole movie. Then
Go watch the movie on Netflix. Them was Lexuses. Even the one that they was controlling was a Lexus.
it sure was a Lexus. Talking about, no, that was on Black Panther. That was a Lexus that she was driving in, wasn't it?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what he said. It was Lexus. I didn't even remember what car it was in Black.
Oh no, I was talking about on Civil War when Black Panther was running through the hallway chasing behind Bucky.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I just said in Black Panther, then was Lexuses.
Oh, see, that was the miss part right there. We were talking about two different movies. But speaking about two different movies, what y'all think about what is y'all favorite Spider-Man? Like, you know, so they got all these different verses, all these different movies. So what is y'all favorite Spider-Man? You know, was it Peter Parker, Miles Morales? Like it's so many of them. Spider Pig, what is ham pig, hamburger pig, go ham.
Hamburger pig. I'm through. I'm done. I heard it all.
Classic Peter Parker. For the one.
Classic Peter Parker.
Nope.
You said favorite Spider-Man or favorite Spider-Man movie?
Oh, favorite Spider-Man. Why hold up? Why flip? Why the classic old boring Peter Parker, the one that everybody seen his amazing story with his Uncle Ben getting killed, great power comes great responsibility speech, him staying with his Aunt May, him getting bit by the spider.
Because I can be a sucker from nostalgia.
Oh man, that's all it takes.
I can be a sucker for nostalgia sometimes. Some characters, like I give you this. Certain characters, I don't mind if they switch it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But some characters that I grew up on, you know.
Okay, so which one was your favorite Peter Parker? Of the three, Spider-Man or the Amazing Spider-Man and the one from the Homecoming.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, which one of those three is your favorite Peter Parker?
The one from like the first movie, regular Spider-Man, regular Peter Parker.
The first, I'm talking about other three movie types. You know, they had the first Spider-Man with the three.
With Tobey
Maguire, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I like that one better.
You
I don't got a problem. I don't got a problem with none of them. I like them all, but the favorite, like you say, would be Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, I like Tobey Maguire one's better. Yeah, that was my favorite one of all of them.
That Venom one. That Venom one. I exited that.
The only one only best thing that came out of that was New Green Goblin.
Yeah, but y'all sleeping on the Spider-Man from the MCU. I forgot what his name? Tom Hawks.
Tom Holland. I like him too.
Yeah,
I like him too. Don't get me wrong. I like him too.
I like all the Spider-Man for that whatchamacallit movie, the Spider-Man with Venom. But my favorite is Tobey Maguire.
Well, I get you. I mean, I still, me personally, I like this new Spider-Man. Cause I mean, it's something about the little kid. He got a charisma, and I like that. He got the perfect charisma. I mean, he got that one extra step where it's like the words that he say, his catchphrases, and the way it's not what he says, the way he say it. It just feel like Spider-Man all around the board. Like he'll freeze, you're being under arrest, just stuff like that. I was just laughing when he was on that was Civil War. Just the stuff that he did on Homecoming. The whole Homecoming movie was just Spider-Man to me. Like damn. That's if I had to visualize Spider-Man, it would be him. So that's why that'd be my favorite Peter Parker. But so what about you, Chaos? Which Spider-Man is your favorite Spider-Man?
All right, now I got two of them. I can't choose one over the other. The actual Spider-Man.
Choose one, motherfucker.
Hold on. Let me do what I do. Shit, I'm Chaos for a reason. Shit, be different from everybody. But
and I'm Savage for a reason. Choose one, motherfucker.
But my favorite Spider-Man, like actual dude, would be Spider-Man 2099, because he's just lit in just every aspect. He got organic webbing from his forearms. He's actually got a paralysis, whatever that word is, type of venom. Paralysis. Yeah, paralysis. Yeah, type of venom in his vein. Like he actually got like veins. And I like his suit. It's like some type of it's like his actual suit is it's like some type of unstable like type of I really don't know too much about the suit, but the suit is like I heard it was like it's really strong. And then that his suit was able which allows him to glide. And yeah, I just like him. And he's real smart too. He is. I think I'm not sure if he's smarter than Peter Parker, but I think he's somewhere around that area. But my favorite, but my other one, just Spider-Man. Yeah, like the whole Spider-Verse in general would be. I like Silk, because her story is like the same spider that bit Peter Parker. That same day, it also bit her, and she got the power. And then
there we go.
And then
here we go with this.
I knew it was gonna be a female coming out of this one soon.
What?
I know. I already knew you were gonna say it. That's all I'm saying.
Man, they already got you down pat, man. What they trying to say? Yeah, they like, man,
they didn't know which one.
That's why you put the emphasis on Spider-Man, man. You put the emphasis on man for a reason, huh? Go ahead and tell me the reason you was putting the emphasis on man.
Because I mean, like you said, Spider-Man, so I just said Spider-Man. I mean, not all of them are called Spider-Man. They all have different names, but.
Man,
let me go on what I gotta say. Let me go on what I gotta say.
What's your favorite web shooter? I should have said that then.
Yeah, but I like her, and then like her, she's faster than Spider-Man, and her spider sense is better than Spider-Man. And they have this thing, like their powers. I guess it has something to do with like the since they got bit by the same spider or whatever. But when they're close to each other, they just have like these intimate feelings when they're around each other. And I really like I really like that whole concept of Silk. It was just lit.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean, I when you kept saying that, I thought you were gonna say something about Spider Pig, but
I
let
haven't really read like much on him. I didn't even know there was a Spider Pig until like freaking
couple months
Spider
ago.
Verse. Yeah, until the trailer came out, I was like, "There's a pig."
Yep, he's there actually.
Spider Ham.
Yeah,
Spider
Spider
Ham.
Ham, man. Yeah, that atrocities.
Yeah.
What about you, Savage? What was your favorite Spider Man?
Toxin.
Oh, why he your favorite?
Cause Toxin picked up the mantle of Spider-Man, but he actually Carnage's son.
And what kind of powers did he have?
Every power that every symbiote got, every power that Spider-Man got.
So he a better dude.
He not only Spider-Man protege, he also the strongest symbiote.
Oh, so what about, is he good or bad?
He worked with Spider-Man. He worked
I
with
mean,
Peter Parker.
let me not I don't mean that. Let me rephrase that. Is he like one of those line walkers, like how, let's say, Jason Todd is, right?
Nah,
Matter of fact,
he actually a cop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, that's what's up. I mean, mine would have to be my Miles Morale, and it's just simple. Like, I just like his charisma. He have more of that flavor with him, and by the fact of how he have to he not just have to transition into be the Spider-Man part, the transition of his lifestyle, like how he gotta think and motivate himself and operate. I like his whole transformation. So with me, that'll be like one of my favorite Spider-Mans. But just call down to his fighting skills. I always just like the regular Spider-Man, the Peter Parker. Something about him, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm something like Flip as well when it comes to nostalgia. And it's just something about that is Spider-Man to me.
But
Everything else is just
since Chaos, he had to pick two. I ain't gonna do that. But an honorable mention, the first person I thought about, the first person that came to my mind was Spider-Man Noir.
which one?
Spider-Man Noir. The one that he grew up in that dark world where Peter Parker was grown and he didn't really he hated people.
Right.
Matter of fact, the one that Nicolas Cage playing on the
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Yeah. So
That was the one that was killing people.
yeah.
yeah, that one.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one that's gonna be doing a lot of extra stuff. So we gonna get into that. Like, so speaking about that, what
Oh, my fault. I was muted the whole time. Dang, my fault. I meant to say the one this current Spider-Man I'm reading on, which may be an honorable mention for me, is this new one called Arc Knight. And like this one's like psychotic. Like he got like three voices in his head, and like he's fucking batshit crazy.
so he kind of like Deadpool.
Yeah, he kind of like Deadpool, but I'd probably dang near say he almost crazier, but he's able to keep it together. Different than Deadpool, so it's I'm starting to like this one.
Okay, that's what's up. But the only thing about it is he might not make it into the
Nah, this is a newer. This is a newer one.
Right. That's why I say he ain't,
like
he ain't
2018.
Yeah, he ain't make it to the Spider-Verse. So He probably got a little time left in him. So what y'all think of about that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Have y'all seen it yet? Y'all interested in going to see it? If y'all haven't, y'all want to y'all think about what is the movie going to the movies and watch it, or is it one of those movies that you wait till you can rent it, download it, code it, or what y'all think about it? Is y'all interested in it?
Cody,
I don't have a choice. I gotta go to the movies and see it.
You said you ain't got no choice getting dragged to the movies?
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, hey, at least you're getting dragged to go see something that's entertaining and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm probably. I don't know. It's either I want to go to the movies and see it, but if I can't, then I'm gonna have to go on Good Brother Cody. So, because I know he'll get me at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, make sure you still be able to watch it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Me, I'm on it. I'm thinking about, because see that's one of those movies that is gonna be actually better than a lot of the movies. See the thing about it is, I be so amazed that DC that they anime be so good and their movies be so okay. Their comic books be so good, but their movies be so okay. And I'll be like, well, if you want to, right. So I mean, if to me personally, if DC would have did a high budget animation movie, where you know what I'm saying, where they did like the whole thing anime style, or any type of like just graphical like that, I think it would have came out a hell of a lot better on the storytelling, because they know what the hell they doing when it comes to the with the animation of the DC universes. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, by bringing this to the big movie theater, I think it's gonna be actually like one of the best Spider-Man movies they got out. It might top Homecoming, might top the original Spider-Man, might even be better than everybody's favorite Spider-Man 2. So what about you, Flip? Do you what's your thoughts about it?
What Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yo, from what I've seen, it look good, but I'm waiting for it to hit, KODI. I'll be
Yeah.
when they hit on KODI, that's when I look at it. I mean, like animation movies like that or whatever. To me, that's not worth me going to the movies. That's just how I feel. Watching animation and stuff like that, cartoons and stuff like that, man, I'm not going to the movies to see that. I'll wait till that thing. I'll wait for that thing hit Cody.
Right.
Live
I mean,
action, now like regular movies, then that's something different. But nah,
it's just something about it ain't worth them ducats for the movie theater, huh?
nope.
There's some stuff that need to come straight to DVD
I
more.
would, but see, you know what the thing? Yeah, they should have did that. I would. But see what it like. I mean, I don't even pay to go to the movie, and I wouldn't even.
Nah,
I wouldn't even
nah, nah,
waste.
nah, 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 nah. I can't agree with that. I got a 7-year-old. I don't want to hear that shit all day, every day.
What? Oh shit! No, you did. Well, it's gonna come to DVD anyway.
I ain't gonna buy it.
It's gonna come anyway, though, fam. I mean,
I mean, as soon as it comes to the DVD, I'm gonna be like, you already saw this shit. I'm not buying it.
oh shit.
I gotta take my leave right now, fellas. It was fun with y'all guys tonight. I will see you guys later.
All
All
right,
right,
All right.
okay, cool.
All right.
all right. Get ready to go to church.
Yeah.
Don't do that ever again.
Team out.
I,
This
I
I, I,
this
I'm
Yeah,
count.
gonna
cool,
say
man. Hey, that dude,
my
King,
God. You know.
Biatch.
All right, peace.
yeah, later. He won't blow everybody eardrums before you leave out of here. Selfish.
Nah.
But yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Man, hey,
I know what he dressed up as for Halloween. He dressed up as Spider Woman.
Ooh,
man, you
I,
crazy.
I was about to say a drag queen, but
I'm saying, like we all knew he was going to say that. We all knew he was going to say when he said Spider Man. He still didn't do it right. He said Spider Man. He ain't say Spider Man. I mean, even if he said Spider Man, he's still saying a male gender. He just wanted to say a female. He just got to throw a female in there. Fam,
Yeah.
that shit. I don't know.
Hey, he got his preferences. But anyway though, man, say Flip, man. Yeah, man, we need to go on. You ready to get into this chop shop, man? We got some stuff to work on right here.
Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, but on this segment is called the chop shop, where we take a character and we break him down. Dripped up and dripped out. Know what I'm talking about? Welcome to the chop shop. Chop shop.
Yes, sir. What's up? It's the chop shop, good brother. How can I help you?
Yeah, man.
On.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm coming. I got a problem. You know, that Aquaman movie is gonna be coming out real soon, but I don't really know the history of this character or really know what this character is capable of. But they're making the commercials look very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I want to know, like, what some of Aquaman power sets, like what type of things that his powers, what do he do?
I made the water talk to the fish.
You gonna make the water talk to the fish?
I'm sorry, yo. They should never had that in the movie. They made shot at they so far doing that. I like that though. I ain't even old. Even they can make a joke out of themselves. That's what I like about it. You know, man, they made a joke about themselves. I mean, other than being able to.
What about Aquaman? Is he super strong or something?
Yeah. Super strong, super fast, durable. Well, fast in the water, and
What about like his speed, like his strength? Let's say his strength. He like what, strong as a Superman strong, or like Wonder Woman strong?
I ain't going that far.
Okay,
I forget exactly how strong he is. What his power?
He is this strong.
He is.
What Superman?
So Superman, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman should be on par with each other.
Okay. And
as far as just raw strength, as far as warriors, honestly, Superman come in third.
I think Wonder Woman come in first. Then it'll be Aquaman.
Yeah,
So with Aquaman, you think he if he's strong as all three of them, and okay, that's his powers to be like super strong, and what else? He like what got super, like what swimming ability, speed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what else? What I expect out of him? Like what besides for that? Like he got like some type of heat-seeking vision where he could see things through like walls, like how Superman got X-ray vision. Like he got like a heat rate vision or something.
Like, he used sonar.
Sonar, okay, that's what's up. He got a sonar. So basically, if something was pitch black, he'll still better find his way around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So what about his fighting abilities? Like he got training, or he just like got natural fighting abilities, or he has some type of special fighting style.
Atlantean fighting style.
The Atlantean, yeah.
Okay, so it's like so he was trained to be a fighter.
Mm. He was trained once he, found out his heritage or whatever, and they trained him.
Yeah, speaking about his heritage, I know that they were showing him like he on the surface, but they were saying he an Atlantean, and by him being Atlantean, wouldn't he be like in the sea? Like how come he is the one that's on land, and everybody else that's supposed to be who he's supposed to be his family related to?
His father is human. His mother is the Queen of Atlantis.
Yeah, his mother creeped out on her husband.
What?
His mother creeped out on her husband.
So his mama was married.
Yeah.
To the King of Atlantis.
Yeah.
And she left and went and had a baby for a human.
She wanted him to bridge a gap between human and the surface dwellers and the water dwellers. That's what that was.
Also, she basically went out there and had an affair with a normal man, and that's when they had Aquaman. And then with Aquaman, when she came back to her family, that's when she. But then they already had like a brother?
Yeah, he had an older brother.
Okay, so the older brother was supposed to. I don't know how Atlantis stands, but wouldn't it be like the older brother will become king, and then he'll be like a half brother, so he'll be like Killmonger was on Black Panther, on a level like that.
Yeah, fight for power.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it wasn't like the older son get the throne. It's basically it's whoever fight and win for it.
Right.
Okay, so that's basically how Aquaman became king of Atlantis, but without him even being growing up in Atlantis.
Right.
Okay.
Like with Atlantis, like, well, Atlanteans are nothing more but surface dwellers. Atlanteans suck underwater. That's what happened. Like you know the hidden city of Atlantis. That's what that is. It was on the surface and it sunk, and they adapted. They adapted. They could have some type of magic spell or something like that on them, and it turned them to like half fish and half you know, half fish and half human.
Right, so that was able to give them the abilities to communicate or talk or tell the
Any type of sea creatures, or whatever it is that they wanted them to do or whatever. They continue on building their empire underwater. Kept on building their empire underwater and stuff like that. Their cities and stuff, expanding their cities or whatever. Even though man was fucking up on, excuse me, on fucking up on land and stuff, polluting the ocean and all that other stuff. That's the problem. That's why Atlanteans don't like on well, as they would call them, land dwellers, because that they polluting the environment.
oh, okay, yeah. So they don't like what they doing to the sea, and that's why they kind of like have a grudge against them.
Yeah, to the whole planet overall. They believe the land dwellers are nothing more than cancer.
Oh wow,
Out of body, yeah, infecting everything.
damn. So what about Aquaman? He have a like an arch enemy? Like who would be like the person that he out would it be his brother? Since when they
His
were fighting
brother and Black Manta.
Yep,
his brother in Black Manta,
yep.
and Black Manta is the son of the person that killed Aquaman, daddy. Ain't that's how they
Yeah,
go?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so did they so the people that didn't know
Wait,
about Aquaman.
wait, wait. No, no. The original Black Manta did it.
Also, so there's more than one Black Manta.
Yeah, it's two Black Manta.
Like that's the one he's talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, see, then again, was that the one you were
All
talking
right,
about, Chuck? Or
all right. The
No, I
original
was just
Black,
wondering what his
original.
arch
All
enemy.
right, the original Black Manta was actually a Black Panther that was running from the law in the United States that found Atlantis, and they took him in, and he ended up being a servant of the royal court.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's when he went over to the other side, and
And when they had when the power struggle went on, and the queen got killed, that's when Aquaman, as we know, showed up, and that's when you know history.
oh, okay, because I heard that. What about this story? Because I heard that like Aquaman now with his mama slept with his daddy. That woman, or the whole situation. She went back to Atlantis because of her obligations. So what happened was the man that was a man was experimenting on Aquaman trying to figure out who he was because he was trying to find out about Atlantis. And then when Aquaman turned 18, their agreement was for him to be able to show Aquaman, show it to the world that, his research or whatever like that. Aquaman didn't want to do it. He didn't want to get exposed right then. So that's when his daddy ended up trying to burn all of the research. And the man found out that his daddy did that. So he sent the hitman out to Aquaman daddy. And when he sent the hit out to Aquaman daddy was already had a cold or sick or something like that. And the man ended up getting caught up with Aquaman, and Aquaman fought the dude off, and his daddy ended up was sick and ended up dying later on. Aquaman went for revenge and killed the man in front of his son, and his son ended up becoming the Black Manta.
I mean, yeah,
No, 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 no. You got two stories mixed together. That's
Yeah.
really what that is. All right. The first story is all right. The original Black Manta did have Aquaman real father killed,
So
but
one of them he
I
had his
don't
father killed.
like yeah. Aquaman killed the original Black Manta without even knowing that was the dude that killed his father. He he killed Black Manta over trying to take the throne, and at that point, Black Manta's son, who is Aqualad, found out that Black Manta was really his father, and he just watched his supposed to be best friend murder his father. So that's how he became the next Black Manta.
Yeah, but that depends on what storyline they running with. Cause they change the storyline as time goes down. They constantly changing them storylines. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think maybe because that they figured that it's a certain reversal or whatever term reversal whatever to make it more interesting or whatever.
I mean, the original storyline is black. The original Black Manta was a Black Panther.
Yeah, but with no, I know what Chuck talking about. That as time went down the line, they changed it.
Yeah,
Everything
I'm
yeah,
like,
they
as the
changed.
story is right now, is the way I'm talking about.
Yeah, like oh, you talking about far as in oh, you mean like in a comic or what they trying to say in a movie?
The comic, I don't know what they doing in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie,
I'm trying to stay away from the movie as much as possible.
I don't know. It's getting good reviews on.
No, I don't want to see the previews.
Oh, yeah, me. I've been running from them too ever since the one that flipping and Kaleidoscope. Shout out to Kaleidoscope. You know he be in here when he can. Man, they was talking about they seen the last preview they seen with Aquaman. The not the last one that came out, but the one before that when they gave too much of a spoiler away of the movie. I was like, man, I'm glad I dodged that trailer right there because man, I want to go see Aquaman and I don't want the whole movie to be shown to me. But I realized why they doing that because of a lot of people got a lot of salty taste in their mouth from a lot of the DC movies. So they got to keep showing you stuff about Aquaman until you can say, oh, I think they actually might be a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they got to keep showing you stuff. They can't just do what the Avengers doing, show you something like that, and you be like, I'm going to go see it anyway. No, they got to show you stuff about this Aquaman to show you that this is going to be actually a good movie. So I understand why they doing it.
Boy, you know how many women I know that's going to see Aquaman just because who's starring in it?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That
They don't even care nothing about Aquaman.
hey, you heard what it did in China, right?
Listen here, if it help out the movie, why not? If it help the movie out, why not?
Right. Then think about it too. If it actually is a good movie, so if actually be a good movie, Aquaman could actually like break records and actually shake the DCE EU back because after Aquaman, I think it's what Wonder Woman, no Shazam, but they people Shazam gonna be Shazam is gonna do what it do the way it do.
Man, look, we not gonna talk about kid movies this week.
Yeah. So but after Shazam, then it's gonna be Wonder Woman. So you know what I'm saying I think they're gonna be straight if Aquaman be a good hit.
Hey Ninja, I did see that before. I seen that before, Ninja.
Bro.
No, the one in chat he was talking about the original city of Atlantis. I seen that it's in Africa. And I seen
Oh
that.
yeah.
I
Too much
seen that.
with the little eye thing. The eye
Yeah,
African stuff like that, yeah.
yeah. It was a couple stories. The book was breaking down like some cities. Like I seen a bunch of them. I seen every what there was. Yeah, he was saying like he actually show you like the structure and everything. It's just like how they actually described in Atlantis, but it's you know how things look as time goes on, the bubbles and all that other stuff. But you can still tell whatever. But yeah, but go ahead anyway.
Well, man, y'all appreciate y'all for helping me out with a little bit of knowledge about Aquaman because I ain't know too much about him, and they give me a little bit better overall about what I'm going to the movies to go see. So
You know what I'm saying? I want to know what happened with our voting situation. With
Oh, you won. You won. All you gotta do it was on Twitter. The let me see if I can. Matter of fact, I hit you with the percentage right quick so you'll know what it was. I mean, and anybody can go check it whenever they want to. So it ain't like it's something that I could hide from anybody. All right, Rocky Raccoon. That was by Chaos.
Oh my God.
He got 23%. All right, Professor Xavier got 36%. And Joseph, I know it's Magnus, but I just say Magneto because so everybody know the hell I'm talking about. He have a whopping 41%. So on the next episode of Failsafe, that's who we going with. And I got something for that ass. It's gonna be a great episode. But man, speaking about trailers and thoughts about trailers, what y'all think about this new rebirth of Hellboy, and they finna present the trailer coming out this Thursday. I know that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be on one of my off days. So y'all excited for Hellboy? Y'all think that this trailer is maybe a make it or break it, or just because it's a little tease that y'all ain't really too hyped about seeing nothing else about Hellboy right now?
You know what? After the last two Hellboy movies, I'm like, what the?
I mean, since it's a complete reboot, I want to see what's up.
Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it real. Since it's a complete reboot, it ain't like it's it ain't like it's another Godzilla movie. You know what I'm saying? That's been coming out for the past 30, 40 years, 50 years. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know. Godzilla got his own cult following, so I gotta get it to at least Godzilla with that one. With Hellboy, they only had 2 movies came out, so that might be, to me, it's a little bit iffy because I don't know, because the old Hellboy, I liked it because at the time, but it didn't hold up at all. And
I mean, it was at the times that movie came out.
I think that's
I mean,
came out,
they were still wearing, you know, cosmetic suits.
Right. Oh yeah, they were.
That's what I'm saying. It's a complete reboot. Maybe might be different. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Ninja Turtles back then, they was wearing straight cosmetic suits. It looked goofy. Now you look at the Ninja Turtles now, they look totally different. You know what I'm saying? You might not like the new movie, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't fit the criteria of what you think the Ninja Turtles should be, but you know what I'm saying? They made an improvement on their looks.
yeah, and me personally, the Ninja Turtles, I don't like the new look. I like the old when the old Ninja Turtles with the Secret of the Ooze came out, the first one. Man, that look they had on that very first Turtles. Matter of fact, the same look that they got on Injustice. That's how they actually should have did the Turtles. Man, I don't know why they.
No, I do not agree with you because one simple fact, and you know this for a fact. We used to sit in the ditch in the canals and catch snapping turtles all the time. We never caught one turtle. We never caught 2 turtles that ever looked exactly alike.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. That part. But yeah, that part you're right about. I don't like the whole fact of how they did every turtle look like a cookie cutter. But I wanted to like that whole the style of the way they looked. I like that whole style. But they could have changed the different types or way they look.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. What you mean the different? Like, what you want all of them to be the same height?
No.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Okay, what I'm saying is like, you know how the style, the look of the '90s turtles, the way they looked on that one, they could have just took that style and just kind of like changed up each individual turtle, but kept them with that same look.
Nah. I mean, everybody got a right to their own opinion. I rather the new look. You know what I'm saying? They different sizes, different looks. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't actually the same kind of turtle.
Right.
I mean, You not gonna take a snapping turtle, a pond turtle, and you know what I'm saying, a pet turtle, and all of them they not gonna look the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean that's true, but that, you see that I agree with you on that part of the look. But if
And I mean, with just think about it, evolution and they age, they not all the same age, so they not gonna be the same size. Evolution with the mutagen, that's gonna make them. That's another thing that's gonna make them look a different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of key factors,
Okay.
that is gonna make them not look exactly alike, and that's the
Ah,
reason why I like them.
okay, I get what he's saying. Cause I was about to say when they have turtles that comes out or whatever, most turtles from one I don't know what they call it, turtle little or whatever. They usually are the same size, but now when you add the mutagen factor into it, that does make sense. Like they shouldn't have been all the same size in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The mutation and their growth rate always happen differently or whatever.
I mean, you even at the beginning of the movie, well, not the beginning, but at the part when they was talking about their growth rate and the different, they were like, she different. And you remember when Raphael, the one they end up being Raphael, he it crawled up to the glass and broke the glass.
Or
right.
Raphael broke the glass.
I mean, because he was the more the angry, he was the bigger turtle anyway.
The bigger, stronger, angrier turtle.
Right. I mean, but see that part I do agree with on that part. Like all the turtles should have their own individual look. You know what I'm saying? Shell, shape, and everything should be all different. And that part I do agree with. On the newer turtles, they got that part right. But I'm just talking about like the overall look of the
I know what you're talking about. That, but that's that look is what irritated me.
the
Because
same look
at
that's on
that point,
Injustice.
at that point, you know what I'm saying, they was doing that with too many characters. They was doing it. They did it with them. They did it with Hellboy. You know what I'm saying? They did it with like anything that had to do with comic books or video games, and the characters wasn't exactly human. They gave them that stupid look.
Yeah.
That was the '90s look. Nah, I don't want the '90s look. I want the new millennium look.
Nah, yeah, I see what he's saying.
So
Like that, what worked back then was for that era and time. Plus,
I don't,
they was focusing more off of the I guess some of the comic books and cartoon style and stuff like that. But I mean, because in the comic book, it was short. It was actually short or whatever. But as time goes on, it's time to switch things up for the newer crowd.
yeah, I don't know because y'all. I mean, the turtles on Injustice. To me, they the best looking turtles that I've seen. I mean, look that's the
How
look I'm
tall are
talking
they?
about.
How tall are they in Injustice?
They ain't that tall. They like
It's the classic turtles that's in Injustice.
Okay, yeah. So that means they five. That means they 5'3", 5'4".
yeah. But like how you could change, how Injustice, how you could change the shell and stuff like that, but they still had that core look. That's what I was talking about. They change the shell, change or at least change their height and weight and all that stuff that they should have,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
core
the
look.
only way you gonna get that look now is in the anime.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, you right, but I ain't tripping on it though. Cause the turtles
I
gonna
mean, you can actually go back. If you got Cody, you can go back and check out them old. And they got some older Ninja Turtle movies with that look, with different shells and all that other stuff that you talking about in animes. Before the movies, nah, they not gonna do that again. They don't want nobody to get none of the turtles confused. They want the children to be able to sit there and pick which one they like and can distinguish between them instead of I like the red one,
Right.
I
You
like the
couldn't
blue
really
one.
tell. You couldn't tell who was. Only way you was tell about their personality. Like,
I
okay,
mean, think about it as we was kids. How many people used to argue who was Leonardo and who was Raphael? Everybody knew who Michelangelo was. He was
he
the
was the
orange one with the nun. He was the yellow one with the nunchucks that
he was
talked stupid all the time.
He was the only one that was distinctive that you can tell that had a different personality.
Yeah, because
Raphael was
he used to say Cowabunga.
yeah. Raphael and stuff wasn't like the way he was. Raphael wasn't like he was then, wasn't all that aggressive or whatever like that. He wasn't like that back then. Now and Donatello Spartan,
Hold up.
but the only one
Hey,
that
on the real though, you remember the original Ninja Turtles flip?
All of them was horrible. They used to kill.
yeah, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, the original Ninja Turtles, all of them was just like Raphael. Every last one of them. Even Donatello, the smart one. Yeah, you'll think of a smart way to kill you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, see, they need to bring it back to those days, but that ain't gonna never happen.
They're not gonna do that because too many kids like the turtles.
Right. Them days that's over with. They'll never let that get gritty again.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. They don't. I mean, well, in a comic book, yeah, but I mean,
Hey, speaking about the turtles, which was y'all favorite on April O'Neil? You got the newer April O'Neil,
what?
and y'all got the old April O'Neil from out the '90s turtles.
Well. If Chaos were here, he would say all of them. Whatever one that got less clothing. That's the one
Yeah,
he liked.
he'll go with the newer version of April O'Neil.
He would go with. Hold on. Oh, he would go with
On the real though, as far
he
as April O'Neil, I would actually go with the newer version.
yeah, me too.
The older version was like she was,
Unusual.
I don't know, like boring.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah, she really was.
you
Yeah,
be messing with her, you be like, it's not unusual to mess by anyone. Like I mean, like yo,
yeah, she pretty much gave you that Princess Toadstool effect.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like it was more or less like once I got older and I thought about it, like who would really want to capture this ugly chick in yellow?
You're
It
right.
ain't like nobody gonna see you taking a white one. Never mind.
Red hair and the yellow jumpsuit looking
Oh
thing.
yeah, a redhead in a yellow jumpsuit. Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
even furthermore, let me ask y'all this: y'all ever notice something? Well, no, we talked about that one before. We talked about that one. I forgot, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got Casey. I mean, we said we on the Turtles. What about Casey Jones? Like, with the old boy that played the Arrow, he went to play Casey Jones into the new Turtles. You think that was a good power move for him to move up to him?
Hold on, he played what?
Yeah, the arrow is Casey Jones in the new
In the
Turtles
Turtles.
movie.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah,
What?
they wouldn't offer him the green arrow because from what I'm understanding, they said they wouldn't gonna put the green arrow in the movie, and either if they did, they wasn't gonna offer him the job. So he took the job for Casey Jones in the Ninja Turtles movie.
What? Hold on. No, hold on.
Yeah. Go. You got to go watch the Turtles with him and April O'Neil. And no matter of fact, that was on Raphael. He first met. That's who he met first. Raphael.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know, Michelangelo told him he wanted to eat his brain.
Right, and they actually gave Quincy. I mean, I'm about to say Quincy Casey Jones a good backstory when they were saying like he was an ex cop and he was a cop and he got fired because they ain't like his task.
I mean, they actually showed his backstory. That's what really was what I liked about it. They
Right,
just
right,
tell you about it. They actually showed what happened.
right. And they brought and once they brought his backstory, they kind of like you gave that better feel of him because like on the other I mean Casey Jones, they always show him like bam, he just there. And they don't never actually give you no back. They kind of dilute to it, but they don't really show you nothing. The brain doesn't really to him, so you never really felt what Casey Jones came from. Yeah, but that
Hold on. No, we ain't gonna be doing this. Hold on. Y'all. Hold on. No. I gotta see this. I can't believe this. I don't know why they doing that. Okay.
yeah, and then they and on that what else they'd have changed on the Turtles? Crane. You know how Crane had that.
Hey, but you gotta think about this. Since he does work for DC, that is not a breach in contract. The Turtles are technically a Warner Brothers project, and they all want on, and Warner Brothers on DC,
Right.
and DC is actually publishing Turtles comics. That's why they in Injustice.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's not as far fetched as it seems.
Man, I wish they would have did more with on Injustice with a turtle pack where they would have gave you more characters like Shredder, Casey Jones, Yasuki O'Hare. I mean, I would have paid the extra $20 for a real pack where they would have had like Master Splinter.
Yeah,
man, we need to make a vote for Ninja Turtles versus Battletoads game.
Oh shit, yeah. That'll be right up the alley because they got because the Battletoads was in Killer Instinct, so we get
what the other one? Street Sharks. Throw them in there too.
Oh, Humbro, yeah, I forgot about that cartoon, Street Sharks. Man, that was a crazy ass cartoon if you think about it, man. The sharks used to travel underground and bust up the street like they was riding in
but do you remember they actually had a crossover between all three of them shows at one point?
Say Street Shark. I'm about to say you mean Tiger Shark, but no, you talking about Street Shark.
Yeah, the one that was on the
Tiger Shark was one of them.
Yeah.
They used to ride around on the skates.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Tiger Shark. He was one of them.
Oh man, you know what?
And if that's the case, they could throw Captain Bucky O'Hare and He-Man in there.
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who that is, G.
Sadly I do, and we're not gonna talk about that.
No, man, that's yeah, I'll leave it alone. But
because a lot of people ain't gonna know who that is, dog.
But man, they got a lot of different people that they could drop up in a game like that. Said that would be, especially how they doing Jump Force. I mean, yeah, that'd be right on time to have it on like but what level you're wanting on like a NetherRealm make a game like that? You think they'll do something like that, or you think they'll have to go with Microsoft since Microsoft on the
I don't know, man. I mean, Microsoft would always make deals with other companies.
Right. I said it's not full fetched that it could happen like that. Right. But yeah, I rather NetherRealm do it because I like somehow their fighting style. It started growing on me. The more I started doing it, felt like you actually actually feel like you're fighting instead of pressing buttons. Like, I love Killer Instinct, but Killer Instinct, man, I don't think you got to do is press buttons and you can pull out a combination. But not on that Mortal Kombat. But man, y'all got y'all know y'all got anything else y'all want to bring up? It was say Flipper. What is something else you had wanted you was talking about you had wanted to bring up?
No, we already put it up already. Oh, yeah. Damn, I'm bugging. How do you feel about rumor? That's all I can say. It is that Apple buying Sony Movies department. How would you feel about that? Knowing if that was the day Disney gets Spider-Man back.
Hold up, wait. If Apple buy anything in Sony, you like the way they operate, they will have to put clauses in there because they don't own the rights to Spider-Man. They just own.
Yeah, they don't. Spider-Man will go right back to Disney.
Yeah, because they might got a clause in there that if they sell a company to somebody else,
it got no choice. It can't just go from there to somebody else. Nope.
Right.
Because it's only that contract only.
So that means all Marvel products go back to Disney.
Yep.
Exactly. If something like that, that'd be like I guess that'd be a breach of contract. Because think about it, you think because Marvel signed the way they structured the deals already was basically if y'all don't put out a movie in a certain amount of time, the intellectual property comes back to us.
Right. You can't
So,
sell someone else's property to another company
right.
because it don't belong to you. You only got it under contract to make movies. That's all that means. Like a lot of people keep thinking, as we already done say this time and time again, a lot of people keep thinking that when they come up with these contracts, like these people own these characters. They don't. They don't. It's nothing but license.
Hold
So
on.
so if this was to happen, how y'all feel about that? Would y'all do jumping jacks with Jesus?
Man, I don't get me wrong, because that's really what I want to see before Sony do something with this Spider Verse and tear the pieces with his Venom and his uh they announced a couple of them. They just announced but like they hold a verse thing that they coming out with. Morpheus is one. I think Raven the Hunter, that's supposed to be one. With Craven the Hunter, that's supposed to be one they're supposed to be making. It's a couple of Spider-Verse movies they're supposed to be making. And before they do that, I'd rather see Marvel get their properties back. That way they could put the love and care and bring a good story to it. Because I ain't never seen a Disney movie ever, all around the board. I don't care what kind of movie it is, that the storyline wasn't good. I mean, think about it. Name a Disney movie, the storyline wasn't good. You can't. And that's why I would love to see Marvel get their. I mean, yeah, Marvel get their property back. The writers from Disney get back on their job. Everything go back in order. They could take all this in. Now they got bigger resources. So even if they don't make these movies, they could better have these characters in key positions to do things where they could play smaller roles, but at the same time they open up doors.
How you feel about that, Savage? What do you think? How do you think this would transition? It going back to Marvel, or how do you think that the new Spider-Man movie would do? How would they? Well, we already know how they will put them in there, but what do you think?
I think that'd be the best move ever. If Marvel can get their hands back on all their product, and then start making their own brand of movies from their product.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, it already shown that. Let's keep it real. Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's Disney all over it.
To tell you the truth, that was actually my favorite Spider-Man movie.
That says Disney. That says Disney.
All the rest of them was really trash to me, like because it gave me a different aspect on Spider-Man and not the same shit over and over again.
I mean, yeah, that's true too.
Cause
But
that's my whole thing with these old movies, bro. It's not the fact that I don't like them. It's the fact that they keep showing me the same stuff over and over again.
Giving them the same storyline.
Yeah, it's the same. Like no matter what's going on, it's always the same. You know what I'm saying? Like every 10 years, we gonna remake this movie, start it over from the beginning, but we really showing you the same thing we showed you 10 years ago.
You really
Like, nah, man, I don't want to see that.
you really don't have to show the same movies, the same characters, and the same like that you've done them before. You really don't have to do that. You can change the story up. People are very well aware of some of these characters, who some of these characters are. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't have to keep doing that, showing it over and over and over. That's
right,
why Man and Still. That's why I like the Man and Still so much. I like the Man and Still so much because
They changed it.
they changed it and they went more in depth of it. Of Krypton, like what Krypton looked like. I'm glad Krypton ain't look like a ball of ice. To me, I never understood that because in the comic book it was a ball of ice. With no disrespect for Christopher Reeve, all hell Christopher Reeve. He did his thing though, but Krypton wasn't no ball of ice. I mean,
right.
it would have been different if it would have just showed. Okay, I would have understood if he would have said his laboratory was over there near some places that was near ice or whatever, something like that. I would have got that though. But they had transitioned that so so deeply with it, though. You see it on Supergirl. Even with
Hey,
that weak dude that
hey,
plays Superman.
hey, check this out. They actually did finally explain why the Fortress of Solitude was a ball of ice
What was that?
on Krypton, the show Krypton.
Yeah, you
His
know what? I almost forgot
his
about
his
this.
his great grandfather, his great great grandfather, whatever,
Oh yeah, you're right. I just
he went and built that Fortress of Solitude in like a forbidden zone of on the planet,
he
and
said that.
that's why it survived.
Yep.
Because the whole side of that planet, the whole part where he was at was frozen over, and
Right.
that's where the Fortress of Solitude was actually built at. Now, how he got to Earth, I have no idea.
Oh no. I know how I got to Earth. But
I
what?
don't. I
No,
don't.
no. See what they did with the Fortress of Solitude, whatever. Like you said, yeah, they did explain it on that, and that's a legitimate reason how they explain it. Can't wait for season two. Um, what it was it like what you just said. What it was that their technology that they was using, because I think their technology was supposed to be like diverse, different types of technology. I think they were trying to say that tech particular. I don't know why in the movie they displayed like all the whole planet was ice and it wasn't. Um, that particular crystal technology is so advanced. So that crystal technology, they put it to suck it inside. They put it inside the ground or whatever and activate it, and it comes up. It comes up a fortress that's made out of ice and crystal. Because that crystal can become whatever. That crystal can become whatever you plant it in. It's all some type of nanotechnology or something like that. Something like the board off of Star Trek. I'm bored. The cybernetic creature that injected these little nanites and stuff. So that's what that crystal thing was based off of and stuff. I was like, oh, all right, but I just never understood. Like, okay, why do you keep showing the whole planet in the eight? I mean, in the 70s. Why the whole planet is made out of ice? That didn't make sense to me. Like the whole damn planet. I understand one planet now. That's like where as you just said.
Forbidden part. Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
that makes sense. Like yeah, when they did that, I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. It makes a completely sense to what they was doing, to what they did in the 70s.
right. Because when I seen because after he said that, it dawned on me as well. Because I remember that they were flying to the forbidden zone, and they had a little opening inside of there, and they was hiding inside of the fortress or whatever like that. So yeah, that you know what I'm saying. When he said it did ring a bell to me, I was like, okay, yeah, I remember when they said that. Sometimes cleaning something like that up make a big ass difference.
And what I like about the movie, even though the movie show you the planet, that doesn't mean that. I mean, Krypton is big. Krypton is like what? Like the size of one of the other planets in our solar system, because it's way bigger than Earth. But it goes to show you that they just show you that one side of the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like the TV show, like it show you, it's telling you that there's other major cities, there's other cities on that planet. Their cities are huge. Their city is huge as hell. Their city is like the size of a state. You know what I'm saying? Like the size of like two or three states. But them cities are massive. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense or whatever. Okay, there's a zone, but then they tell you also in the on TV show that there's other cities. Because that's what they was going to escape to other parts, to other cities on the planet and stuff. The main city, the main, I guess as you want to say, like main somewhat metropolis city or whatever, like the
Right.
main big body city. That's I guess I don't know how big it is compared to that city because that city ain't no small. That city was big as I don't know what. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But shit, I mean, I'm about to get back into that Krypton because I watched some of it, but then it was having so much going on at one time. That was one of the ones that slipped through my fingertips because I be on just about everything else worlds. I've seen all of them. I'm up to
Did you
Superman. I mean, Supergirl,
did you see Titan?
Legends of Tomorrow,
Did you see Titan?
Teen Titans. Nope, not. I'm on. I seen like one or two episodes of Titan. I don't. I ain't get to the. Somebody was telling me about they actually talking about Batman and bringing Batman and the Titans, and I'm wondering if they're gonna have the Titans connected with the
Got
DC
one
or
episode left.
CW.
You got one episode left. Hey Savage, I think you might want to disown him as your cousin. We can end the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. We see y'all next year, cause he done lost his goddamn mind for not watching that. That should have been the main thing. TripleCup should have been watching.
Hey, matter of fact,
out of all the DTU move a TV show, I guarantee you the hands down the Titans is gonna be the thing that you like. Because they going raw ball to the wall.
oh well, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna check it out. Matter of fact, that's what we're when we come back after New Year's. For everybody that don't know, like, you know, next two is gonna be like Christmas, then New Year's the week after. So we gonna come back and we're gonna start our podcast back the following week after that. By the time then they give everybody a chance to watch Teen Titans, and we're gonna go in on the Titans show. We're gonna go in on Elseworlds. We're gonna go in on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow. We're gonna go in because you know that's the guys ready to come back. All the shows and stuff. So all my people that's they be checking out the shows. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go in on that when we come back in on the podcast. So yeah, we're gonna have a special because we're gonna be anxious because we're gonna do it in about 2 weeks. And I know that everybody that rock out with us, that y'all gonna be ready to get back into the podcast, you know, have our little vacation time. So you know what I'm saying, we finna get ready to get up out of here. So anybody y'all got any last thing to say before we get up out of here?
Chaos got off because he going to church to get them demons out of him. He keep talking about female, and I hope everything works out.
Man, y'all crazy. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goons and goblins, and mutants and metahumans, we'll be back in 2 weeks. So stay tuned, and we up out of here.
All right.